Now moving on to question number 2, let me just read the question first. Research conducted by planetary scientist Katarina Miljkovic suggests that the moon's surface may not accurately blank early impact events. When the moon was still forming, its surface was softer and asteroid or meteoroid impacts would have left less of an impression. Thus, evidence of early impacts may no longer be present. Which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? So you can think for a few seconds and tell me. If you said A, that's correct. Yay, that's correct. So why is it correct? Choice A is the best answer because it most logically completes the text discussion of the moon's surface. So we are discussing the moon surface, and in this context, reflect means, here it means show or make apparent. And the text states that because the surface of the moon was softer when the moon was still forming than it is now it's become hard, the early asteroid and meteoroid impacts would have left less of an impression. They all disappeared basically. And as a result, evidence of them may no longer exist. So this context supports the idea that the surface of the moon may not accurately show signs of early impact events. So even if there were impacts by asteroids and meteoroids, we can't see them because from soft it has become hard now. And choice B, why is that incorrect? Why wouldn't it be receive? Because it wouldn't make sense to say that the surface of the moon may not accurately receive or acquire. Here, that's not what we mean. It's not acquiring or experience early impacts from asteroids or meteoroids. Because the text also indicates that the impacts have already occurred and it isn't clear how the moon's surface could be accurate or inaccurate in experiencing them. Okay, so receiving accurately, that doesn't make sense. What about choice C, evaluate? Choice C is incorrect because it wouldn't make sense to say that the surface of the moon may not accurately evaluate or determine the significance or condition of early impacts from asteroids or meteoroids, since that would suggest that it's possible for the moon to make a decision. Can the moon make a decision? Evaluate means like a decision, so it cannot. So that also is not correct. And same way, choice D is also incorrect. Mimic. In this context, mimic would mean to deliberately simulate or closely imitate something. And it wouldn't again make sense to say that the surface of the moon may not accurately mimic early asteroid and meteoroid impacts, since that would suggest that it's possible for the moon to deliberately imitate something. So I hope that's understood. So reflect is the best answer. So we'll go to the next question now.